It's a breastfeeding mama. Always got her shirt up. Hey guys, I am going to, let me see. Let's back this up a little bit. Let me back it up. I'm going to share, copy link. Okay. Okay. Hey guys, so I'm coming back with the update on the sugar scrub for y'all. So I'm gonna wait for, I posted this on my Patreon, so I'm gonna wait for more of my Patreon members to come on. So we made some sugar scrub earlier, and I wanted to come to show them the consistency after it set for a few hours in my on my cold back porch. So I'm waiting for you guys to come on, and then we are going to talk about this final consistency. Let me see. I'm lowering down my camera so you guys can see on the scale, and then I'm gonna pull it down a little bit more. Hey Destiny, I love the way you spell your name. I should have spelled my daughter's like that. um, I'm going to look for, I think, the ice cream scooper. That's what I want. I want the ice cream scooper. So I'm waiting for you guys to join, and then we're gonna get started. I'm looking for the ice cream scooper. It might be in a bowl or something, or I don't know. Let me see. Okay. All right. Let me get my ice cream scooper real quick while I'm waiting for you guys to join. Hey, Passion. Yes, we back. I just wanted to do it on YouTube because my YouTube has been so dry lately. I haven't been using it. And I was like, let me do this on YouTube. Hello. I waited a few hours because I wanted to get really cold. That way I would know exactly. And it is 70 degrees, so it's perfect. It's definitely perfect. So what we need is we need an ice cream scooper for this one. Let me see if I got one. All right, I got it. I got the ice cream scooper, guys. I got it. Okay. So I have the ice cream scooper because that's what we need. Hey, Lakeisha. Yes, we are back. So, with us being back, we are finished with this. It is the final consistency of the sugar scrub. Let me move this stuff out of the way. And I'm going to move the camera down a little bit so you guys can see. And hey, how you doing? Look at my friend right there, Healing Waters. All right now. So this is the final consistency of the sugar scrub, and I actually like it. Y'all see? This is how it is. It's not like slimy or anything. It don't break apart. It's a really, really nice, beautiful consistency or whatever. Yes. It's a really beautiful consistency. I like that. We made some pumpkin sugar scrub earlier. We made pumpkin sugar scrub earlier in the Patreon. If you are a member of the Patreon, I'm doing like more pop-up classes and stuff. Like we're going just random classes. So it's gonna be a few more this week. And I ain't really giving nobody no warning or nothing, no kind of heads up. I just basically say we getting together in the morning. I see y'all in the morning. I slept a little bit later after I dropped the baby off. And I said, let's get it, you know. So this is called, this is Spiced Pumpkin. I used the pumpkin cider from Crafter's Choice because I liked it. I had this one, the frosted pumpkin. Then I had the, no, this ain't spice. This is pumpkin cider. This one is spiced pumpkin cider type. Let me smell this one. Okay, this one smelled good too. It smelled good too. Not bad. And then I had this one, and then I had the pumpkin pecan waffles. Bottom line, guys, I got a lot of pumpkin fragrances. And the reason why I got a lot of pumpkin fragrances is because like when it come down to like the groups and stuff that I be buying like fragrance from sometimes, a lot of people don't like pumpkin. So they be quick to destash pumpkin, not knowing that when you go out to like craft shows and stuff like that, around this time of the year, people love pumpkin. This is a time where people actually like crave that smell. They be looking for it, like sweet potato pies, pumpkin pies, stuff like that, yams. This tis the season for that kind of stuff. So when they be getting rid of it, charging like $10 for a pound or whatever the case may be, I'll be the first in line to get it. And I think that I got a bunch of these. Somebody was just getting rid of these one time, and they was just charging maybe like less than $10 for them. And I was like, give me all them frosted pumpkins. You crazy. You know, I could use them. I could put them. I could show you how to use them. I could show you how to use them. Yeah, so here is my top to my jar. Oh, I got a little bit of it on there. I don't want that on there. It's the top to my jar. That's why I want to clean my hands, because I don't want to mess my top up, getting it all greased down and stuff. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. But, you know, if it was bigger than, you know. So this is the top. This is the jar I'm going to be using. I just got a little bit of sugar scrub on it for my fingers, but you know, it's clean. I wiped it out and everything. Sanitized it. So I went with this jar because I felt like you could see the actual texture of the scrub a little bit more. Now, if you wanted to use a label for this, I will provide the label size down in the Patreon. If you guys want this label design, I will give you guys this label design in the Patreon, and also I'll design a 1 by whatever, you know, label to put around. I think it's like 1 by 7 or whatever. Well, I'll give you guys the label size if you wanted this as like your design for your jar. You know, you guys just let me know and I'll do it for you. So let me show you guys the final consistency of y'all sugar scrub that I made for you guys. I know y'all gonna like it a whole lot. I know y'all gonna like it a whole lot because I already like it. I love it. So, hey. I just smelled my frosted pumpkin this morning. Yay. Oh, yay, that's cool. All right, so here we go. So this is a very scoopable sugar scrub. This is a beautiful consistency. Y'all see that? This is very beautiful. Very, very beautiful. I like it. And look how it looks when you scoop it out. Isn't that cool? I like that. All right, so I'm just gonna scoop another scoop. And there you go. I gotta hold it up and do it. So that's that right there. Show you what it look like. Okay, I'm gonna scoop another scoop out of it. Oh my God, this is some beautiful sugar scrub. I like that. I like that. It'll remind me of like sherbet or something. Yes. Yes, look at me and Mary thinking alike. Great minds always think alike. So let me move this over and sit this up here. I'm gonna sit it right there. Hopefully you guys can see it right there. I'm gonna move this camera down so you guys can get all of that and none of me. All right. And then I'm gonna go ahead and scoop some more into it. And it came out looking like a beautiful, beautiful sherbet. And look at that. Look at that. Y'all got yourself a nice, beautiful texture. And let me tell y'all something. Um, the texture of it gonna stay just like this. It's not gonna get hard. Anytime it get down to like this temperature, that's it. You know, it's not gonna get hard on you. It's not gonna crack up. This is the final consistency of this scrub. And so I'm gonna just leave it like that for my photo purposes. I like this. I like the texture. Y'all so spoiled, and this is gonna be my top. So I'm gonna put my top on like that, and then I'm gonna do like a wraparound label on it and take a picture. So I'm gonna make sure I design a wraparound label, take a picture of it for you guys so you guys can have that as well. So you'll have the label design in the Patreon. I'll make sure I post the label design. You'll have the recipe. You'll have the Zoom from this morning. I had the Zoom this morning. You'll have the Zoom up there. And guys, listen, that's on every level. So if you're on the $10 level, you'll have it. You know, only thing about the $10 level is you can't come live when we make it, like during the week and stuff like that. And it's just more like crowd control. We don't have like a huge crowd or whatever. So we can talk and stuff like that, because we're very chatty. We're a very chatty community. So we talk about stuff, and we talk about vendors and stuff like that. So, you know, but I'm not leaving you out of the recipe. You guys can have this recipe. I will never do that to you. So I'm going to make sure you guys have it. I'm going to push the label template through on my computer, and that way you guys can, I'm a design, but give me time though, because I got to pick the kids up and stuff. Give me time. I got to design this part of the label for y'all, because I designed this part myself. So I'm gonna design this part of the label for y'all, and then you know, and then give you the jar size and everything like that. So it would be very beautiful. Yes, this is a beautiful texture. What are you doing on your live? Yes. So we just made some sugar scrub this morning, and I said I was gonna come back and show the texture of it. And so I came back to show the texture of it, and also just to talk about that scrub a little bit more. So I like it. I like the fact that you could just scoop it on out and, you know, put it into your jar. So the last little bit that I have left, I have like some 2-ounce jars, and I'm going to put it in there like samples. Even though I'm not giving out 2 ounces for a sample, I'm just going to put it in there. It could be for my neighbor. I love giving my neighbor stuff, and I let her kind of sample out my stuff too. So I can put 2 ounces in there for her. I'll be going to some pop-up shops very, very soon. And that's a good place for me to take 2-ounce jars and stuff like that too. But this is a very beautiful scrub. So I need to order me a bag of emulsifying wax. A huge bag. Yes. It's a lovely, lovely texture. And so these girls get this. This is a new scrub. Guys, y'all know I put like how many sugar scrubs on our we got about 4 or 5 sugar scrubs on our Patreon. But this is a very new recipe. Like very new. You guys don't even have this recipe. So you could try this out, because a lot of y'all been on the Patreon and following my recipes for a long time. And you know, well, it's time to try something new. You know, see how you like this one. You know, because y'all be so caught up on the other one. Some of y'all don't never want to leave. You know, you get so caught up on them other recipes, you don't even want to leave. And some of y'all don't even want to start. So this is, I told y'all we was going to come out with some new scrubs and stuff this winter. I said we was going to have some new scrubs, some new recipes. And this is one of them. So, hope this please y'all. But I like this. I got to go get me a something to scrape all of that out. And I'm going to use my last little 2-ounce thing with that. Put a little bit in there. Not too much. But that's it. There you go. This is filled all the way to the top, but it's beautiful. And it's the little stuff that I be giving my neighbor. Like stuff like this. When I have it in this kind of jar. Yes, I like this. Look at that. Y'all see that little ice cream you see that haven't even moved? That haven't even moved, honey. It's that's gonna tell you a lot about y'all consistency on that. Y'all is just too blessed. I'm telling y'all, too blessed. Y'all is too blessed. Hey, how you doing? Hey. So, talking about, we already discovered that we got the bomb scrub. Just a nice texture. We made this morning. We already talked about the fact that I'm going to make sure you guys get the label template. And I like the label. I think the label is cute too, right? I'm going to make sure I put that on there for y'all, free of charge. And this is all going to the Patreon. I do want to say I will have the sugar scrub recipe up on my website tonight. If you use the word fall savings, so if you go on my website, diamondshinesoap.com, and you look up skincare recipes, if you look up fall savings, you'll get 50% off the recipe. And I think I'm going to make it $10, so you'll get it for $5, okay? Is that good? I think y'all like that. I think you like that. It'll be like $5 on my website. And so I'll just put it on there for you guys so you guys can, you know, because there's people who in different countries, they'll never be able to like really get the most out of the Patreon platform. So I'll make sure it's available for you. Also, with that being said, we have a 10 class coming up. 10 candle making class. The 10 candle making class is going to be on my website, and that's going to be half off as well. Now, you know, guys, I make those candle making class very cheap because I want to give you guys an opportunity to come and to see how we hang together as a community. So that means that it's a lot. Let me tell y'all something. It's a lot of people that come to these classes. They come to the classes. They already, you know how to make candles and stuff like that. They come because they want the community. They come because they want the community. They are it's people that's older, and I would say some would be considered to be lonely. You know, they older, and so they will come just because they want to be a part of that community. They want to be able to come and say, "Hey, Passion. Hey, Kanika. Hey," because you know most of the time it's the same people coming on, and you know because we be just loving each other, and we be wanting to catch up with each other and stuff like that. We be wanting to talk and chat. So you know we go live. We do come live and we do make soap and stuff like that, but it really honestly it don't be about the soap all the time because we know how to make the soap. We know, you know what I'm saying? We know all of this. So sometimes it don't be about the soap. It be more so about the community. So that's the benefit of Patreon. And then you have other makers where you can come and ask questions and stuff like that. And also the Patreon platform just opened up. And I don't know if you guys know about this because you may be on Patreon and have not discovered it yet. But you guys have a chat. You have to accept the chat. I don't think you just get access to it automatically. I think you have to accept it, and then the messages will start coming up. So you have other people who are posting their pictures of their jars, posting their pictures of their labels, asking questions. Hey, my wick is moving around. This is happening. That's happening. Can you help me? Can you give me advice? Can you tell me what to do? So you not only have me, you have other makers, experienced, inexperienced, people who ask questions and get real answers. One thing you know about me is I don't play that just, you know, getting 99 answers and nothing. Like, we get answers there. So if you have candles and let's say you've been having problems with your candles, you've been having problems with your scrubs, you've been having problems with your lotions, you've been having problems with your soap, you've been having problems with your stuff, you can come to us and we'll be all on the platform together and we'll give you an answer, you know. I know correction sometimes, but I don't care how you feel. I just want you to get it right. I don't care about your feelings. I care about your product. And so when it comes down to correcting people, I will tell you in a minute, don't you even play with me like that. You know darn well them wick sizes do not go in that jar and you about to burn somebody's house down, and I will tell you the truth. So without a shadow of a doubt, I don't care. I got over to like pleasing people. I'm not a people pleaser. So, you know, tell you the truth. So if you're ready for all of that, join the chat. If you got questions and stuff like that, you know, we're gonna answer it. The one good thing about this scrub that you guys gonna like is we not only call it a pumpkin spice pumpkin scrub, but we use some pumpkin seed oil. We use some pumpkin seed oil. So I do like that one fact about the scrub that we made today. Not only is it of pumpkin, but we use pumpkin seed oil so we can put that inside of on our labels in our ingredients or whatever. And that's pretty cool, right? Yeah. So you got all of that. So all right. So I'm gonna tell y'all what's coming up. So what's coming up is we got a body butter class that's coming up, y'all. Now a lot of y'all just been making candles for a long time, but y'all have not tapped into the whole market that we got going on with body care. Now body care is a whole market. When I say body care is a whole market, it's a whole beast. It's a whole beast. The reason why I say that is because you can go to a pop-up shop, and I had these experiences, y'all. When I sat down at a pop-up shop, they came, they looked at my candles, they said, "Oh, I smelled them," walked away. Okay, and then I had times when that was when I would just take candles and nothing else. And then when I started taking soap, they would look at my candles, they would say, "Oh," they would put it down. Some people would buy it, depending on the type of candle it was, they would buy it. And the type of deals I would give, like around holiday season, I normally do like 3 for $20 on my tins, because it only cost me $2 and something cent to make one tin. So 3 for $20, so I got $6. And then I make the profit out the rest of it. So so it's a good profit or whatever. And also it's really better. It's a better profit now that the price of tins went down. The tins used to be like $25. They went down like $5. It was like 24 something. Well, anyway, what I was saying was, yes, thank you. What I was saying was, they would come up to my table and they would just, I'm talking about, like, seriously, they would wipe the soaps out. They would wipe the soaps out. I went to Hobby Lobby, and a certain season Hobby Lobby has like a soap rack. They only get them like around fall. They don't have them all year long. You can get them like around fall time. And so they're really tall racks, and they stack from like maybe like 5 stacks, bigger on the bottom, smaller on the top. And so this rack is very unique. And the reason why I really like this rack is because it has a chalkboard on the top. So you could just take that chalkboard and kind of, put your deals on there, how much this going to cost or whatever the case may be. And so, I will have different deals. I'll be like, okay, this week we're going to do 4 soaps for $5. You get that. You get a Gassine bag, so it make them feel like, they're really in a shop. You know what I'm saying? You give them a Gassine bag, or a white paper bag, and they can kind of fill up their bag with soaps. When you come over, they kind of bring it to you, and you sit it down. You're like, okay, how many you got? Okay, this how much it is. You know what? I'm gonna let you go ahead and get one more bar. Blah 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 blah. Just work something out with them. It could be like, if you go and get one more bar, you could get all of this for 30. They like, what? One more? So just whatever. So I do stuff like that. I make deals. Why do I make deals? The reason why I make deals is because the deals that we given is nothing in comparison to the price that we are paying if we go to Walmart and we're buying our supplies. Like, if I'm going to Walmart and I'm not buying palm oil, and I'm subbing out the palm oil and I'm using vegetable shortening, then I can make it cheaper, because the vegetable shortening, first of all, I'm gonna get the Walmart brand. I'm putting y'all on some game. If y'all want it, y'all want it. Y'all don't. I'll shut up, won't even talk no more, and just say, "Hi, how you doing? This is Diamond from Diamond Shine Soap. I'm so glad to see you today. Today in the studio, I'm just gonna show you the texture of sugar scrub. All right." Yeah. So I'll do that, and that way, the soap can be cheaper, because you can make soap with expensive ingredients, and then you can make soap with more so cheaper local ingredients, instead of like, the stuff that you order from like wholesale, or different websites that sell like the stuff that you need to make your soap. So that's what I would do. And so when it comes down to like the soaps with like the mango butters and stuff like that, of course, that's only more your high end soap. But you can make some very cheap, inexpensive, beautiful lathering soap, bubbly, super bubbly. You could put lard in it. You could put beef fat in it. You could put tons of coconut oil in it. I mean, you could just customize them how you want to. We have that on the platform on Patreon, those cheap soap bars. Let me give you guys an example of what I'm saying while I'm sitting here, because I'm sitting here, I got stuff sitting around me. Um, all right, I'm coming. Don't leave. Give me a second. I'm grabbing them. I'm bringing them to the table right now. Okay. All right. So this is a box that I have. And by the way, don't throw out those boxes that you guys get for the tins because they definitely make good carrying boxes when you guys go to pop-up shops because you can put your soaps in here. You can arrange them in here and just kind of line them up in rows. And you can just close this box up. And these make great traveling boxes. Like, I don't know what to say. You could do it like that, but these are the soaps, like my local ingredient soaps, and I would just make like 100, sometimes 100 bars, and my soaps normally go for like $100 to $150 a loaf. So if I cut up one loaf, that's $150. So normally when I go to a pop-up, I take about 8 loaves. Okay, and sometimes they'll just we'll get there and just soaps will be selling from the time I get there, I mean, to the time I leave. Like, they'll just be buying bags and bags of soap. So, you know, so we have some of those recipes where we call them the Walmart recipes, where you could just, you know, make these soap bars, like this one, Birthday Bestie. And then I give you guys different vendors where you can get your fragrances for $14.99. You can get your fragrance for $11 a pound. You know, and then sometimes I just give you guys the clearance. Like when people having clearance, one company was having clearance not too long ago, and I'm so mad that I didn't load up and go crazy with them. And that was Sensational Soap. They was having a bomb clearance, and I was like, dang, I wish I would have got so much from them or whatever at that time. But I don't need no dang on fragrance. Y'all see this whole crap back here? It's this whole it's too much fragrance. It's fragrance on the other side of the room too. I don't need no fragrance. It's green. But anyway, and this is like my little cherry lime. So you really don't put a lot into making it. Like when I go back out again, I would have to just hit this with the shrink wrap just to make it like tight. Because sometimes when they sit for a while, they do lose a little bit more weight and, you know, get smaller. But I poke a hole on the top and so they can smell the soap. And then I shrink wrap it and it just kind of open up on the top so they could just smell it, because that's what people want to do. Don't be the person that go to a pop-up shop and just put your soap in boxes where people can't smell them and you up there like, oh, you know, you don't want nobody to touch them. Honey, open that thing up. That's what everybody wanted to do. Everybody wanted to smell. They wanted to smell. They wanted to smell. So I tried different ways to kind of, you know, so these ones is more so long ways. This one was the taller mold. I like this one better. And plus I had more molds. So yeah, so those are my cheaper bars. And when I go, like I said, it'd be $150 a loaf. $150 a loaf. And that's the kind of stuff that I take, and we call those the Walmart soaps. And the Walmart soaps sell, and you can make a lot of money. So don't just be caught up on candles. That's why I be pushing people to not be so caught up on candles, but to do other things, okay? All right. So you guys know, if you go to patreon.com, you look up Diamond Shine Soap, you'll see Patreon is over 300 people in there, and they do not leave because they realize that they have gold. They have gold. So this is something I wanted to show you guys. I changed the container so you guys could be able to see it closer. This was from 1 year ago. We made this sugar scrub 1 year ago, okay? It's not the same recipe as this one, but it's a really, really good slushy, soft recipe. This was a year ago. I pulled it out this morning, and it's no mold or nothing like that in there. After 1 year sitting in my darn, it was sitting in a bin. So I just kind of pulled it out of the container so I can show you guys. 1 year old sugar scrub. You see no running around. You don't have no runny. You know how normally people sugar scrubs be runny with water. This one don't have no kind of runny ingredients or nothing like that. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. I like this. That's why I tell you guys to add more to your line. You got to add more to your line. You can't just sell candles. You increase yourself when you do that. You increase yourself because everybody don't have this in their community. And my daughter was saying that. She was like, this, where we live at? She was like, they need it. This morning we was talking about our dog soap. Oh my God. So I started using the dog soap on myself. The dog soap is so good. She was talking about it this morning, Kanika, on how good it is. It is so, so good. It's so bubbly. Oh, I love that dog soap. I've been using it on me. I ain't been using it on no dog, but she gave the report that she been using it on some dogs, and she said that their fur was felt more fluffier, more clean, conditioned. She got this big old dog, y'all. Kanika, I'm talking about our Kanika. She got this big old dog that's like a human sized dog. I was like, girl, you gonna need about 2 bars to clean that dog. Cause that's how big the dog is. Like the dog is like a life size dog. It like literally like I'm tall, so I know the dog come like right here because I'm 5'11". So the dog got to come like at least like right here. And I was like, Kanika, I'm gonna talk to you at the door because you got company. And I don't wanna interrupt. So she said that it worked out pretty well for the dog. And so if you guys are in a Patreon, I think that that's another way for you guys to increase is to make some dog soap. Okay, so we got a recipe in there for that we made not too long ago. I'm gonna upload the recipe today to you guys. Sugar scrub, which is this, it's so beautiful, right? Such a beautiful texture. So I'm gonna upload that. You guys give me a little bit of time because I want to take some pictures. I'm gonna put the labels in there, but I have to design them. So you guys give me some time. I'll probably have those labels in there tomorrow. I have more time to do that tomorrow. Okay. All right. So yeah, so that's what we got. So we got next month on the 3rd. So I say the Friday night, the first Friday of November, we're going to be doing a 10 class. So that means if you do not know how to make candles, you have never made a candle in your life, you want to be a part of the 10 class. Let me tell you why the 10 class is so good and it's so special. The 10 class is so good and so special because if you never made a candle before, you actually get to make a candle that you can go out and start selling. I always say you test it because everybody have to test because of course you might mess up on your fragrance because it's your first time. You may mess up on something, so you want to test it. But if you test it and it burned beautifully for you, you can go out and be selling those candles in a few days. Like you could literally upload those things to your Facebook, your Instagram, and be selling candles all over the city. Okay, so you want to be a part of that because sometimes when we make our tins, we put embeds in our tins and stuff like that, and so it just kind of enhances the look of your candle. So to enhance the look, and I think that I believe that if I was you, I would take advantage of this opportunity to come to a 10 class for $10. Okay. Listen to that. Do you hear that? The class is $20, but if you go on my website right now and you type in the keyword fall savings, these braces is cutting up my lip. If you type in the keyword fall savings, um it'll take off $10. So the class is $10 for you to get in, and it's November 3rd. Remember, I won't leave it up there for $10 because I don't want it to be so crowded that we got so many newbies in there and they can't ask questions because we got 50, 60 people. So then it becomes a event where I'm talking at people and I'm not really engaging with people. So if you want to get in there and you're not a part of the Patreon, you want to go to the website and just type in the code fall savings and oh, thank you. You want to type in the code fall savings and you can come in for $10 and you will not be disappointed. So if you are one of them people that's been wanting to launch, I'm gonna tell you guys something. One of the most disgusting things that I seen recently was a woman in Texas, and she was selling candle making classes, and she was charging people $1,000, $1,000, and I mean, some people be like, yeah, get it, come up, do this, do that. I don't believe in that. That's not what I do. I don't believe in that. I believe that everybody should have an opportunity to advance, they, what they want to do. Like if you want to have a sugar scrub business, body butter business, whatever it is, I believe you should have that opportunity, and it should not cost you that much to do it. You should be able to get the right recipes, accurate stuff, everything on point like a desk one. It should not cost you $1,000 to do it. So that's always been my mindset, because I always think about it like this. I remember like probably like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I brought a recipe, and the recipe was like it was like some baby white juice stuff. And so I was paying for the recipe, and I was like, I said, I don't even feel like the recipe is worth that much money. And I never even used the recipe. I just bought it, never used it. And then there was one girl who used to sell recipes for $300. She would sell like lotion and scrubs and body butters and stuff like that for $300. And one young lady said she spent $1,000 with her. So she said, give me your home, give me your home address. All right, so I'm gonna give you my home address. 2224, no house, no door. So look, they spent like $1,000, and so when they spent the $1,000, they were pretty much ripped off. So what I try to do is I try to give you guys everything you need on a platform, and you get accurate stuff. You're not getting just like recipes that you like, Diamond, I cannot get an emotion. Like, I'm literally showing you something. When I showed this to Passion this morning, um she was like, girl, you did not use that. She remembered this scrub that we made 1 year ago. We made this 1 year ago. And so, let me see. Let me see. Put user in timeout. Okay. 24 hours. Okay. Okay. All right. Put user in timeout. 24 hours. Okay, cool. Yeah, so when Passion seen this, Passion was like, this, you ain't used this? And I was like, no, I never used it. Like, I just had it sitting in a basket. Like, I had it in one of these, just in there. Yeah, this was the best sugar scrub ever. This is the best sugar scrub ever. Like, seriously, like 1 year later, and it's beautiful, just like I made it yesterday. You see that? It's beautiful, just like I made it yesterday. 1 year later. So this goes to show you, like, this would be a nice color together. It kind of look like a Italian water ice. If you guys know anything about that from Philadelphia, that's what we grew up on. Italian water ices. We called them water ice. Beautiful. 1 year later, so you get some really good recipes. But aside from that, moving on from that, I'm gonna take a little sidebar. Guys, we're gonna come together again this week, and we're gonna make some candles. I want to make some fall candles, because I want to do some pop-up shops. But I just so besides candles, what about making detergent? We do laundry soap. Oh, shoot, you just reminded me. So, the coconut laundry soap, that's another thing that I want to take out to the pop-up shop when I go. I want to try that out, because I never like really sold that, but I did see that Buff City soap, they make some money off their laundry soap. So I know people love buying it. It gets your clothes really bright. They smell good. You can use any kind of fragrance with it. So I do like that, because, what about the people who say, I want my clothes to smell like Dolce & Gabbana? There are some Dolce & Gabbana dupes and stuff like that you could buy. You got Gucci, Guilty, you got stuff like that. People get options to have their clothes smelling like certain things. Like, imagine a person that can have their clothes smelling like Gucci, Guilty. Okay? She said, how many scrubs do you think is a good amount to start off with? When it come down to like going to a pop-up shop, Destiny, or is it just how many types of scrubs, like textures? Let me know what you saying, so I can be able to respond the right way. All right. So so we're gonna come together. We're gonna do some fall candles. I have some pop-up shops coming up, and I want to make sure that I'm ready. It can be a challenging thing when you have a newborn or whatever the case may be, because of course you gotta she requires a lot of my time, And so, you know, it can be a little bit challenging, but I can make it work. So I'm going to start getting everything together for my pop-ups and stuff like that very soon. She said, "How? Let me know when you do it." We don't do a class for the detergent. We actually have like that class already recorded. And if you on Patreon, if you want to join Patreon, it's only $10, and you just type in laundry, and then you got whipped laundry soap is gonna come up, and you got the laundry soap bars that's gonna come up, and you got the whole process on how you. And actually, if I'm not mistaken, if you go on Wholesale Supplies Plus right now, you can get the ingredients on sale. Like you can get like 8 pounds of it, and I think it's like really cheap right now. It's on sale, which I need to get me some because I don't like to buy mine like locally. I think it's best to just get the big. If you're gonna do it, get you a big old bucket of it, and it's cheap as hell. The reason why I say it's cheap as hell is because it's free shipping, and it's already cheap. So if I was you, Jamie, I would go in there and get some now, or whatever. Well, anyway, going back to what I was saying, we're gonna come together and we're gonna do some fall candles. We're gonna do some fall candles. I'm still trying to put together the vision of what I want to do. I know I usually do like my little blueberry donuts and stuff like that, and I sell those at like different places I go. But I got some Pop Tarts. I got some I just want that pumpkin pecan waffles. I got these mason jars that I absolutely love. Where they at? These little mason jars, glass jars that I want to um start making all of my candles in. These ones. So I got these jars that I want to start making all of my candles in. And so I ordered about 50 of them. I ordered 50 of those jars. So I was like, yeah, I need to put all my candles in it. I like it. It's small and it's cute. You can put a nice little label on top. And you can actually write one around there too, but I think the label on top is good because you can see what's on the inside. So she said, "How do I get to Patreon?" So you go to patreon.com, and then we go to patreon.com. You type in for the artist Diamond Shine Soap, and it'll come up, and then you just sign up. You could join for $10, or you could join the $20 level. You know, it's up to you. You could join, get all the stuff you need, and leave, or you could join and stay and just keep being a part of the community. It's up to you. You know, so yeah, I will go and see and then try it out. It's so much on there. It's a lot on there. It's a lot. I'm talking about it's a lot on there. I think I started it not even a year ago, and we already got like 500 posts. And I go to other people's Patreons, and they only got like not even 100 posts. Um, she said, "I'm only doing one type of scrub. I'm just wondering how many fragrances." I myself, when it comes down to sugar scrub, I've noticed there are certain types of scrub fragrances that do sell and some that do not sell. I will say for me, what did not sell absolutely positively was chocolate. Okay, any scrub with chocolate did not sell. So I sold a lot of the birthday cake fragrance. That was something that people like. I don't know what it is about birthday cake in the shower. Them heifers love it. Okay. Watermelon was another one that I sold a lot of. Peach was really good. I think that one of my top sellers was coconut lime verbatim. That was like one of my top sellers. So, when it comes down to fragrance, I would have probably about 6 different types of fragrances, and I would do one in lavender or peppermint. Like do one like more so like a earth type of, because there's some people that do only like those smells. There's some people that don't like sweet smells, but they like, you know, um, peppermints and lavenders and lemons and stuff like that. So just kind of mix it up. So I would do maybe like two food ones, two woodsy or something like that, and then do two of something else like lavender, peppermint, whatever, or two uh, fragrances dupes. Like one of the dupes that I like is Lush Avo Bath Lush. Avo Bath Lush. I like that one. Everybody like Avo Bath Lush. That's like a very popular Lush fragrance. Sex Bomb. It's so many different types. Endless Weekend. Um, Baja Cactus Blossom. Uh, um, what's another one? Cashmere, Cocoa Cashmere. Um, then you got like mahogany teak wood. Women like mahogany teak wood too. I thought it was a man smell, but women like that too. Um, what is it? Watermelon. I already said that one. The best watermelon that I have ever smelled was from these guys, Candle Science. They had the best watermelon. I love their watermelon scent. I wouldn't get it from nowhere else. Definitely, because it don't give you like a chemical smell. It gives you like straight watermelon. I like it. I love it. And it doesn't really change or alter cold process recipes. Like so, if you use it in a cold process soap, it won't like seize up or anything like that. It performs normal. It's normal in that. And also, like if you putting it in a scrub or a butter, you know how some fragrances can kind of get into like a skincare product and it will just have like a funny smell, stinky smell. It don't change. This is a year later and it still smell like a beautiful watermelon. My daughter smelled it. She was like, "Oh, mom, I like that." So just try that. Yeah, that I mean, just you just had to sit back and just figure out like and then also you change some fragrances for certain seasons. So it may be like fall right now. So we got like the flannels, the um what is it? Let me go over here. Let me do that. Let me see. All right, we're gonna do it like that. All right, so for the fall, um, let me see. So we got like stuff like bourbon butterscotch. That's a bourbon butterscotch is from Flaming Candle. They have a good bourbon butterscotch. I like theirs. Then you got pumpkin pecan waffles. For me, the best pumpkin pecan waffles I have gotten recently is from Maple Street. I like theirs. I'm not sure if they still have it on sale, but it was $10 for a very long time, maybe 15. I don't know. I know it was real cheap for a long time, so I loaded up and I got a lot of it. But Flaming Candle had it too. Theirs was pretty strong, but to be honest with you, I don't trust Flaming Candle no more since they were bought out by Wholesale Supplies Plus. You may get what you got years ago, or you may just get something else. So I don't like surprises in that kind of way. Don't give me nothing that I can't use. So you got like mahogany, coconut, stuff like that. People like. So I'm looking for um fall fragrances. It was one that I was using. It was called Lodge, Autumn Lodge, and it was from Autumn Lodge, and it was from what's this place called? It's Lone Star. Lone Star. Autumn Lodge. That one was really good. It smells so good. And I just had it and I used it. I think I used it in soap or something like that. And I liked it. But we got cinnamon sugar donut. That's from Fragrance Buddy. And Circus Concession. That one right there, that's a good one, Circus Concession, and that's from Fragrance Buddy. But it was another company that had something that was like Circus or whatever the case may be, and I think it was like Rustic Essential, apple pumpkin and strudel, stuff like that. That's good right now. Um, Strudel and Spice by Candle Science. I think that's a really good smell for like crust. Like if you're making some crust, if you make it like pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie and you're looking for a crust smell, that's a good one. Um, And I don't know, I don't really think it's time for this, but this like mulled cider and chestnuts. And I think that that's more so like around that Christmas. This is more like a Christmas smell, so we're not really ready for that yet. So we talking about sweater weather. Um, and then when we was talking about the lavender, if you wanted to do lavender, but this one is like lavender with a twist. It's called lavender pound cake, and this is from what's them people? What's these people? Lone Star. Lone Star. So apple jacks, Applejack and peels. That's another good one that smell good, and that's Fragrance Buddy. So I must warn you about that Fragrance Buddy. Anything you get from them is gonna be like really really strong. And it's just so these people wanted to argue with me yesterday because I told them that they was out of pocket. Toasted marshmallow martini, and this is from Crafter's Choice. That one smelled good. I have a foaming, what was it? The foaming bath oil that we just made. Remember we made that the other day. You can get the almond. The almond smell really good, and it does mask the smell. You can get the almond from Wholesale Supplies Plus. They sell the almond. And I got like a big bottle of it, and I just never used it before, but now I have a purpose in using it, so I could use it now. All right, so I'm just kind of looking through this stuff to see what else I can suggest for the fall. I think those is pretty much it. It's just a lot of like ciders and pumpkins and sweater weathers and all of that kind of stuff. It's one particular fragrance that I use every year, and I'm trying to figure out the name of it. I cannot. Hold on. I know flannel sheets smell good. That one is from Just Scent. And you could get Just Scent now, because Just Scent actually like closed down, but you can get their stuff on Wholesale Supplies Plus website. They selling it still. So I can still recommend it, but it's just not on their website no more. Okay. I'm trying to think. I think it's called In the Stars or something like that. Or let me see. I had to find it. It's one fragrance that I use every single year, and I love it in my soap. I know I use that In the Stars fragrance every year, but there's one more that I use like every year. Let me see. I said frosted pumpkin type, and oh god, okay, cozy cabin. This the one right here. I use this every single year. Cozy cabin. Now, cozy cabin is it don't smell like it look. It smell real like if I'm like I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Like when I tell y'all something smell good and y'all get it, y'all know it's always smelling good. If it stink, it's gonna stink. Like I told y'all that popcorn, the Pop Tarts fragrance I bought the other day smelled like pee. I meant that. This is this Just Scent Malibu rum coconut cupcake. That one. So it's like stuff like that. That's all like fall, like the stuff that people want to smell in the fall. So I think that's it. That's it. That's it. I think that's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. All right. So yeah, those are some if you hopefully y'all took some notes. Um yeah. But I bought a Pop Tart fragrance the other day and it smelled like it stinks so bad. It smelled horrible. I don't know who they thought they were selling it to. Now this little stuff over here in the back of me, like on this shelf, this is more so like the stuff you use every day, like Baja Cactus Blossom. And as you can see, this is like a main fragrance for me. So I wouldn't have one of them. Like I'm going to have a couple of these. This is like a one that I use a lot. I put this in soap. You can put that in lotion. And then stuff like this, like Marshmallow Bomb. And this is by Just Scent. Let me turn this camera around this way. Hold on one second. There we go. That's better. So stuff like that. Stuff I don't use a lot, like I got this one is Amber Nior black black coconut. I don't use stuff like that, but flannel, autumn flannel. This is a really good one. Um, Honestly, I ain't even used the bottle yet, but it's a good one. It's something that and another one I always have a lot of, um, and have multiples of is this one, Hansel and Gretel's house. As you can see, I use this one, Hansel and Gretel's house. So the Hansel and Gretel's house is from Candle Science, and that Hansel and Gretel is usually for crust. I like it for crust. Like if you're making a pie, you know how we do our pie class? We're going to have a pie class, but we're not going to have a pie class on Patreon. I'm going to take that off of Patreon. Because my pie class is a little bit more expensive, different, you know. So some classes I do on Patreon, some classes I don't. Like on Patreon, we're going to do a fall candle, but I want to do a whole fall line. Like I want to do a jar, the mason. I want to do a whole list of candles, okay? Like a long list. And so I don't want to do that on Patreon. I think that that's something that I'm going to do off. I'm going to do one candle for the month on Patreon. So, yeah. But anyway, this is later, as you guys can see. And still keeping that same beautiful texture. Look good, don't it? Look really good. All right, so I'm going to go and I'm going to take some pictures of this. I'm going to take some pictures of this sugar scrub. Oh, I should have left the scoop up there for y'all because it look good when you take a picture with the scoop. Maybe I can get it back. I'll see what I can do when I get back. But I got to go get the kids off the bus. They get ready to get off the bus. Destiny said she rolled it all down. That's good, Destiny. Got to go get the children off the bus. They're getting off the bus soon. And I got to, you know, be out there when they're getting off or whatever. So I'm going to let you guys go. Let me get them. They're going to come in the house and they're going to want to eat. And I'm walking away from them. And I'm coming right back here because I got to go. I'm going to take pictures and stuff of this sugar scrub and post that for y'all. All right. It says you are invited. Okay. Free Fall Fest. Okay. All right. Oh, you're welcome. You guys, I'll see you guys later. I wanted to come live and I wanted to talk about the good things that we're doing on Patreon because it seemed like I've been just kind of MIA and I'm not missing in action. It was just I don't know, like I'm still trying to figure out what happened in my world. Oh, let me tell y'all. So the kids went on fall break. That's what happened. They went on fall break and I was recording and stuff like that. And they was coming and they were just coming back here, just busting open the door. Mommy, she hit me in the head. Mommy, he took the fork outside. They took 2 bags of chips instead of 1. And I was just like, this is just getting on my nerves. Okay, so we're going to have to, you know, so couldn't really do nothing during fall break. The kids went back to school. So now we back. And then Monday, the baby stayed up and got up at 5 o'clock in the morning. Y'all, she got up at 5 a.m. and she did not want to go back to sleep. No, 4 a.m. Ain't go back to sleep till 5. No, 5 something, almost 6 a.m. So here I am catching up. I say, oh, let me go to sleep and get up at 8. Overslept so hard that I didn't even hear the alarm go off. And guess I couldn't even take her to daycare. So when I can't take her to daycare, I don't work because I don't want to be back here recording and then she, you know, so I'm like, yeah. So, but she at daycare now. I got to go pick her up soon. And then, probably take it back tomorrow and Thursday or Friday, you know, whatever. But yeah, that's when you guys see me going live. So you'll see me going live 3 times a week going forward. I have no time to waste. I have no games to play. So 3 times a week you guys will see me going live. Also, guys, listen, if you want to launch your candle making business, listen, I still do coaching. I just don't promote it no more. I will put the coaching link in Patreon and I'll do like a coaching special because I got a lot of new people that joined the Patreon just for candles. Everybody that be just like, yeah, they just love candles. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take off, I think it's like 75. I may do like a discount where you guys can do the 30-minute coaching. 30-minute coaching goes like this. Because I gotta hurry up and get out of here. 30-minute coaching goes like this. You get in there, you tell me what jars you want to use. I give you the wick size, I give you the pouring temperatures, I give you your fragrance load, I give you your wax, I give you the vendors to get your wax from. No fail. That's it. You get everything you need in 30 minutes. When we on there, we go straight to business, get everything you need, labels, whatever you need, everything gets done. You don't need an hour. Please don't schedule an hour. You don't have that kind of time, and neither do I. So schedule 30 minutes and you get everything. So if you go to diamondshinesoap.com and you look at that main page, give me about 20 minutes. I'm gonna go and reduce the price, and it's gonna be $50, and I'll probably leave it up for the rest of the week, and then take it down. You don't have to schedule it like right now. It could be scheduled out maybe 2 months from now. So I'm gonna go and fix that. I'm gonna do that. I gotta get the kids off the bus. I'll see y'all guys again soon. All right.